So, long about Friday or so, we're down in Old Vegas, and she's playing the slot machine and hits it, wins $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Right? I'm like, give me that.
Taking that back.
Anyway, let's see. Emerald Coast Parrot Club supposed to be joining us here in just a few minutes, and let's see if we can't get them in here right quick. Let me see here. Let me go over here. I've moved this up to the top, by the way, so we can find it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's getting to be too much.
There's a lot to choose from in that menu.
Yeah, it really is. All right, let me get us in here.
All right.
And hopefully this works. Let's see here. All right, buddy, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, man.
Oh, buddy, how you doing, man?
I can hear you. Can you?
Yeah. All right.
Can you hear me? It's windy out here today. So.
Yep. We hear you really good and loud, and probably need to stay in one spot because it's going to kind of freeze up on you if you don't. But so
okay.
All right.
I gotcha.
So tell us about this, man. Is this a new festival you guys have decided to pull your hair out and try to do?
Well, I'll tell you what, Tiki Man, we kind of rebranded the festival. This is our actual 4th year.
Okay.
So it was called Tailgates Down in the past. And we changed it to Escape to the Island. But with that, it was because of a change of location.
Right. I got you. Well, that's kind of cool. And so, I was just joking about that, obviously, because, we do the Songwriter Showcase. You were down there, and we had this conversation down in Key West, so I know how much hard work it is. And
yes, sir.
Of course, we've been broadcasting the Rendezvous for 7 years, and I know how hard it is to put that thing on. So it's a lot of work, man. If you got a good group of people, good crew to help you, it's one thing. If you're Jeff Brewer and you have to do it all yourself, it's another thing,
Look, Jeff Brewer can handle that, though.
Yeah. Well, he swore up down last year. He's like, this is it. I ain't never doing this again. I'm retiring from running this thing. And then the problem was it was completely sold out, and they had such a huge success. They got him up on stage and made him commit to another year.
Yeah. I know. And I've worked with Jeff and learned a lot from Jeff.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So it's the Emerald Coast Parrot Club, right?
That's correct. And, we are putting it on, but it is open to the public, okay? You don't have to be a Parrot Head to come.
Okay. And
lots of good trop rock going to be here, too.
Yeah, I was looking at the lineup, and Brent Burns going to be there, Drop Dead Dangerous. Yeah, man, you got a pretty good lineup, and this is a 2-day event, right? The 19th and 20th of May.
That's correct, a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, these festivals.
Perfect time of year to come to the Gulf Coast.
These festivals that start on like Wednesday, that's tough, man. Because a lot of people want to come to this stuff, and a lot of them don't get there till Friday anyway, right? But for people that are retired and they ain't got nothing else to do, and they need a new location to go drink, they'll come to those festivals that start on Wednesday. But by Friday, they're wiped out.
I've been there, done that.
Yes, we all have. Let me see here. I was trying to pull. Here, I had it all. Have you got the lineup in front of you? Because I know I can pull it up if I need to here.
I don't, but I just about have it memorized.
Okay, all right.
We have, so Friday we're going to start off with a local duo called Cadillac Attack. And these guys are pretty fun. They're actually based out of Pensacola.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to kick into local musician who's got a good fan base here, Harold Booth.
Yeah.
So we love Harold, and we're getting him back this year to play for us.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple of guys coming from Key West. They're called Dogwater. I don't know if any folks have gotten into MOTM early and had the opportunity to see these guys, but they are fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about them. I was unfamiliar with them, so I want to check them out as well.
Okay. Yeah. These guys are a lot of fun. We saw them at Smoking Tuna last year, and they kind of, they eclectic. They remind me of the music from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah. And then we finished Friday off with The Godfather, Mr. Jerry Diaz, Hannah's Reach. So yeah. Well, I think it's cool. One of the complaints we get a lot from people, and we keep this in mind when we do our show down in Key West, is that if it's the same people over and over and over and over and over, it kind of loses its luster. So I was really excited when you had some people that people hadn't heard of before, or some new artists.
Yeah.
That I think that's really kind of what separates the festivals, the ones that kind of say, hey, you know what, we were down in Key West, we heard these guys and they were fantastic, and they're going to be on our show. So I like that. I think that's a good idea.
We're really excited to bring them up here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So how does people go ahead, Mike.
I'm sorry. Well, I was going to let you know about Saturday's lineup as well. We got to kick off the day with Mr. Brent Burns.
Yeah.
We're real happy to have Ricky Lamb coming into town. And then Drop Dead Danger that you mentioned, and Jim Asbell.
Be a good show.
And somehow we're going to work in Rich Schooner McGuire in there too. He's going to be in town for us as well. So,
well, there you go.
I tell you, it's going to be 2 great days of music.
Well, Jim Asbell is one of our favorites, and he always puts on a good crowd. And Rick Lamb,
he's one of our club favorites too.
Last year at the Rendezvous, we were just blown away by Rick's show. Rick Lamb and
yes,
anytime you can do. What was it?
Pink Floyd, and there was
he was doing Pink Floyd and Amazing Grace all in one song.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Oh my God,
it was great. It was great, man. We had a great time.
It.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He really is.
Yeah.
So how does people get signed up for this? Do they buy tickets, go online? What happens?
Yeah, we're selling tickets online on Eventbrite. If you just pull up Escape to the Island, you get tickets for 2 days, $75. It's a bargain for 2 days of music.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we'll be selling tickets at the door, and we'll also have day passes as well.
Okay. Now, is this kind of like, is it a fenced-off area? Is it on the beach? Is it at a place? Where's it at?
It is. We're located. All right, so I'm actually on site here at the Elks Lodge.
Okay.
It's on the Talkatahatchee Bay.
Okay.
Let me correct that. And right across the street is the Gulf.
Okay.
So we're surrounded by water here on the top. Go figure.
All right, cool. So people just come in and they pay at the door if they haven't already online or whatever, and they come on in and have a good time.
We have, and we also have our host hotel right across the street.
Okay.
It's the Highland Resort and Hotel, and we have special rates for folks as well.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, that was going to be my next thing. Where does people stay at? So that's kind of convenient.
Yeah. It's a beautiful hotel with a very nice pool. It's got a grotto bar. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, as long as it's got a bar, we're good. We're good to go.
Cracked me up when he said, "Yeah, I used to go there during spring break. Man, I love that place."
Well, he used to go a lot of places on spring break.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, listen, I wish you guys lots of luck with this. It sounds like it's a lot of fun, and it's so cool, again, to the world, is back to somewhat being normal again, and we can go out and have these festivals and do these things, and it's so cool to see people doing it all over the country, man. Hats off to you guys, man, for putting it on.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. If you can make it, come on down. We'd love to have you.
Well, we'd love to, but we're going to be in Mexico, I believe, or coming back or getting ready to go or something. Yeah, we have our second annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Mexico. Last year we went to Jamaica. This year it's in Mexico in May. So we're going to be tied up with that. But we'll keep you on the calendar for
All right.
next year.
I was going to tell you, hit your ride for Parrot food. He'll break you down here.
There you go. There you go. Well, all right, buddy. We're going to let you fly, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Right.
And
All right. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, we'll keep telling everybody about it and getting the word out for you, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Have a good day.
You too.